Hi everyone! In today's video, we're going to talk about something that deeply touches the heart of anyone who has a cat at home. You know that feeling when you and your feline friend share a unique connection, but have you been taking care of him in a way that truly makes him feel loved? Many of us don't realize it, but simple actions in our daily lives can hurt our furry friend's heart. And when that happens, he may pull away, feel insecure, or even lose trust. That's definitely something no one wants, right? Before we begin, I'd like to invite you to reflect with me. Have you been giving your cat the love and attention he deserves? Maybe you don't realize it, but even small gestures that seem harmless to us as owners can be big sources of stress and pain for them. So, if you really want to improve your relationship with your cat, strengthen that bond, and see him happy, stay with me until the end of this video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take a moment now to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content like this. Let's make sure your cat's heart is always at peace and full of love. Now, let's start the list. The first thing that hurts your cat's heart is yelling at him or treating him harshly. Cats are sensitive animals and, contrary to what many think, they are not as independent as they seem. They have deep emotions, and yelling can scare them, making them feel insecure and even intimidated. So, when you need to correct something or even call your cat, try to be gentler. The tone of your voice is really important. If you're having difficulty training or educating your cat, try to be patient and use a calm voice, because that makes all the difference for his well-being. The second thing that hurts is not respecting his space. Cats love having a spot to call their own, a safe place where they can retreat when they're tired or stressed. If you constantly invade that space or try to force him to interact when he wants to be alone, it can create a huge sense of anxiety and frustration. So never underestimate the importance of respecting your cat's space. He needs it just as much as you need your personal space. Now, the third thing. Ignoring the signs that he needs attention. Cats are masters at hiding their emotions, but they always try to communicate what they're feeling in some way. If you notice your cat rubbing against you, meowing, or even lying next to you, that's the moment to pay attention. He may be asking for affection or wanting to interact. Ignoring those signs can make him feel neglected and unimportant. The fourth thing that hurts your cat's heart is not providing an enriched environment. Cats need mental and physical stimulation to feel good. If he spends all day without playing, exploring, or facing challenges, it can lead to boredom, frustration, and even depression. Try incorporating playtime into the daily routine, offering new toys, and even creating small activities that stimulate his hunting instincts. This will make your cat much happier and healthier. The fifth thing that hurts is not having a consistent routine. Cats love routines. They feel safer when they know certain events happen at predictable times, such as meals or playtime. Sudden changes, like altering feeding times or leaving him without attention for long periods, can cause a lot of emotional stress. So, if you want to have a calm and happy cat, try to create a stable routine for him. This will help him feel more secure and less anxious. The sixth thing that hurts your cat's heart is using force to put him in places he doesn't want to go. Cats are animals with a strong need for control over their environment. If you try to pick him up or force him to do something he doesn't want, like entering a carrier or being placed in a closed space, it can make him anxious and damage his trust in you. Always respect your cat's signals, and if he doesn't want to be handled, find other, gentler ways to help him adjust. The seventh thing that can hurt your cat's heart is not ensuring he has a clean and suitable litter box. Cats are extremely hygienic and don't like using a litter box when it's dirty. This can cause a lot of discomfort and stress for them, Additionally, the box needs to be the right size and located in a quiet place where the cat feels safe. If he feels that the litter box is in a busy or smelly area, he may start avoiding it, which can lead to behavioral and even health problems. So remember, keeping the litter box clean and in an appropriate place is essential for your cat's well-being. The eighth thing that hurts your cat's heart is not paying attention to his health. Many owners forget the importance of taking their cat to the vet for regular checkups. Cats often hide the signs of illness, and a periodic visit to the vet can prevent serious issues in the future. Additionally, it's important to observe his diet and ensure he has a balanced, nutrient-rich diet. Neglecting your cat's health can cause him to suffer without you realizing it. So never neglect this essential part of his life. The ninth thing that hurts your cat's heart is not providing toys or activities to distract him when he's alone. Cats, especially the more active ones, need stimulation to stay healthy and happy. When left alone at home for long periods with nothing to do, they can get bored, stressed, or even develop destructive behaviors. This can be avoided with interactive toys, scratching posts, or even simple things like a crumpled paper ball. Providing these stimuli will not only make your cat happier, but also prevent him from developing harmful habits. Now, let's talk about the 10th thing that can hurt your cat's heart: not ensuring he always has access to fresh water. It may seem simple, but water is essential for your cat's health. If he doesn't have continuous access to clean, fresh water, he can become dehydrated, which not only causes physical problems, but can also affect his behavior and well-being. So remember to always ensure he has fresh water within reach, especially if he's in a warmer environment, or if you notice he's eating more dry food. Fresh and clean water is one of the simplest ways to show your cat that you care about him. So, these were the 10 points that can hurt your cat's heart in everyday life. Sometimes, without realizing it, we end up doing things that, while they may seem simple or harmless to us, can have a big impact on our cat's well-being and trust. The good news is that by becoming more aware of these actions, we can significantly improve our relationship with them, making the environment safer, more welcoming, and full of love. Every small step towards understanding their needs strengthens the bond, making both you and your cat happier. I know that many times, the busy pace of life and the daily challenges make us act without thinking. But whenever you notice one of these points happening, remember that your cat needs you, your patience, and your affection to feel safe and loved. A small gesture of understanding, like giving them space when they need it or using a softer voice when calling them, can transform the dynamic of your relationship. It's in these simple actions that we show our cats that we truly care for them. The most important thing here is the daily effort to ensure they have a peaceful and healthy life. They deserve all the care, love, and respect because they offer us unconditional loyalty. This trust-based relationship is built over time, but it's through small and conscious actions that we can strengthen that bond. Every little change you make to create a safe and nurturing environment for your cat will deepen the trust between you, creating a long-lasting and fulfilling relationship. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these actions have you noticed you might have committed? With your cat? I, myself, with my cats, have noticed that sometimes I can get distracted and not realize when they need more attention or when something I'm doing is bothering them. But the most important thing is that now we know this. We can change and do things differently, right? So, tell me in the comments, what will you change from now on to improve your cat's life? Which of these actions did you identify with? Share your experience below. Let's talk about it. And if you enjoy content like this that helps improve the relationship with your pet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll always know when new videos on taking care of and loving our felines are released. Your cat's well-being is truly in your hands, and by making these small changes, you're giving them the love and care they deserve. Remember, taking care of your cat is much more than feeding them and giving them affection. It's about respecting their limits, meeting their needs, and creating an environment of peace and safety for them. So, let's make sure your cat's heart is always full of love. They depend on us to provide them with a life that's as joyful and safe as possible. So let's always strive to be the best companions we can be. Big kiss, and see you in the next video.